Morning, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me and you can see my screen, maybe you type a 1 in the chat. Thank you. Can hear loud and clear. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Farhana. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Prinky. Good morning, Theo. Great. Hey, give like 1 more minute before I start. How many attend my training last week? Or you have watched my recording in YouTube? Well, if you have attended my training last week, or you have watched my recording or in YouTube, well, my training actually mentioned about the definition, the real definition of SEO, is about it's not about search, it's about being found, right? So that's why I believe most of you, if you have concern in terms of getting traffic, online traffic, or visitors to your website, and that's why you are here, and which is bring us to our topic today, keyword research for SEO. So welcome everyone to our weekly exploration with new pages. My name is Kiang Kok. You can call me by my initial KF. And today we are going to continue on the topic of SEO, where this, I believe, towards the end of the day, you will gain something, and also you will know how to conduct a research for your keyword. Now, if your website is not getting or attracting a lot of customers to your website, that's probably because of you have to look at your product title, which is your keyword. So without further ado, let's begin now, because it's already 10:30. Sorry, 9:30. So let's dig deeper into what's in a keyword. All right. So what's in a keyword? Now, keyword is about timing and intent. Okay, intent means intentional, right? So what exactly people want, and they want it now. Okay, obviously they want it now because otherwise they won't be searching for it, right? So then we go into their intention. Okay, how they actually search for a product or your keywords. Now, I just give you an example, a very simple example first before we go deeper and deeper. All right. So the first one is, let's say, example, your keyword, the product that you are selling like a cooking pan. All right. So these are usually what you will put. I mean, for a short, we call this a short keyword. All right. So if you're going to add more keywords, all right, more keywords to it, it becomes a long, and that's why we call it a long tail keywords. Let's say example, for a long tail keyword, I would say like large cooking pan, or you start to describe your cooking pan. Maybe you add some attributes to it. So let's say example, I can put like cooking pan 28 centimeter, or maybe like 6-inch or 9-inch, right? So that's how you start to describe your product. Okay, but before you go further, right, you have to ask yourself first, how does people actually search for your product? Because end of the day, if you don't use the correct keywords, and when your customers or your potential buyers, they search for these particular keywords, then you might miss out, and we don't want that to happen. And that's the reason why if you find that your visitors are low, and you have to relook or reevaluate in terms of your product title. So in terms of like how does your people search for your products, right? Later I'll give you some strategies. But as of now, maybe you can add more keywords, something like non-stick large cooking pan. So you say, that's maybe, yeah, a lot of people are searching for non-stick large cooking pan. So is there any other way that I can add in terms of the keyword so that people can find find my products. So a more long tail keyword, something like a non-stick large cooking pan made in France. So not necessarily it's made in France, it can be made in Italy, it can be made in Japan. It depending on the trending keywords that people are searching for. And also it depends on whether do you have that product that you are selling on. So if you only have a product that is made in France, then that's it. You can't change it to made in Japan. Then end up when they want to look for your products, they realize that hey, your product is not made in Japan, it's made in France. So we don't want to. I mean, something like cheat them, cheat your client. So that is not ideal, you see. So another example that I show you, okay, let's say example, you are a printer ink seller, all right? So let's say you are a printer ink seller, and this is your main keyword. So a long tail will be like printer ink cartridge, okay, printer ink cartridge. But again, how does your people search for your product? So today, let's say example, I have my printer ink is running low and I want to buy that. I don't search for printer ink cartridge, right? So what I will do, I will search for the model of the printer ink, right? So in this case, you need to add your printer ink model. So something like maybe I will search for Canon PG89 ink cartridge. So that is where your customer is searching, and it also can mean that this keyword is it will bring in dollar value or money value to you. All right. So also like example, a more long tail can be like Canon PG89 ink cartridge seller at Selangor, the location. So if I refer back to the what's in the keyword, timing and intent, right? So my intention now, because my cartridge is running low and I'm searching for a cartridge and I want it now because maybe I'm printing some documents for my projects and I want to submit my projects and I want to search for any sellers that is within my vicinity. So the timing and the intent. So usually when people search for a product is the intention, I mean the timing is now. Okay, so this is just one example only. All right. So but how do you construct an effective keywords so that your customers you won't miss out any customers? I mean, we try not to miss out any in terms of angle, in terms of any angle of your customer, where they come from. All right. So here I'm going to give you a step-by-step like example. How do you construct keywords for your product title? Now we suggest that you use long tail. Okay, if you just started your website, all right, with you just started, you just have your own website, right? So usually we will suggest that you use long tail because it is less competitive, okay, and easier to rank higher in search engine. But you need to keep it within 35 to 65 characters, okay? So anything beyond Google will truncate. Okay, the definition of truncate is like, if your sentences is too long, you will maybe like reach up to 65 characters, then you will see this three dot. All right, later I'll show you. You'll see this three dot. So whatever you key in, Google may not consider that. All right, so try to keep within 35 to 65. And in order for you to market to wider range of buyers, all right, and effective ways of using long tail keywords, it should contain at least these two targets. Now, the first one, the first one is your main product, your product name, okay, or industrial standard keywords. Okay, so let's say what do you mean by industrial standard keywords? Let's say example, I'm a roof repair company. So you don't have any other standard name to repair the roof. I mean to replace the word roof. So you can only use the word roof. Yeah, so this is what we mean by industrial standard keyword. It's not like maybe I give you another example, like maybe I'm selling like racks, okay? Like racks, there's another definition for racks. It's called shelf. So that's you can use thesaurus.com to go and search up, okay? Or another example, like in Malaysia we sell like example petrol oil. Okay, but in US they call it lubricant, right? So or motor oil. So these are some of the names that maybe you can search for in terms of synonyms in thesaurus.com. Okay, but nevertheless, the second one is your most important one is your key features, right? So your product attributes or benefits, you need to add some of your example, maybe your size, your dimension, your color, or maybe your do you have maybe the kind of different variants that you can show it to your customer, or the benefits. This purpose is meant for what? Okay, this purpose is meant for what? Right. Then your unique selling point, like product uniqueness or standout point. What's so special about your products compared to your other competitor? Do you offer like in terms of like warranty? Maybe I'm offering you like free warranty for 1 year. Okay, or maybe this is custom made. Okay, my product is custom made, or maybe it's a limited edition. So something that is stand out from your competitor, the rest of the competitor. So if for those that is mechanical, I believe that most of you will put like your model or your series name. Like example, just now I share with you like the Canon printer PG89. So that is where, if you think that this is where your customers are searching for, and this will generate money for your product or your company, then it's important for you to include it inside. Okay, brand name. If your brand is a strong selling point, like example Nike, Adidas, then that's it. You can add, you can include it, or you want to build your branding. Okay, no harm. You can put it also, but if you can't add everything, I mean, don't add everything into it, all right? Just choose like minimum at least two of these will do. So I just give you an example. Okay, let's say I'm selling a sliding door. Okay, so if you just put sliding door, that will be very, very competitive because a lot of people is using these two keywords. Okay, so how can you make it longer so that it become less competitive, and when people search for it, your products can rank higher, okay, in Google search engine. So one way is that maybe I can add the features, and my features including my sliding door is made of aluminum and glass. Okay, aluminum and glass. So if customers is searching for aluminum sliding door or glass sliding door, chances are your products can be found. All right, can be found. Okay, so the term is that you need to be we call this kiasu a bit. Okay, scared a bit, scared to lose, less scared to lose. In English, we translate to scared to lose. Okay, so maybe you can add, maybe I can add one more, like example, the unique selling point. Okay, I add one more is like custom made. Okay, so I tell my customers when they visit my website, my product page, they say, okay, your sliding door, you allow me to custom it. That's great. All right, so from there, it's the keyword, the main title that is attracting your customers to click on it. I know sometimes we do have clients also tell us that, hey, this customized this thing is already in my description. Yeah, I know that. But the thing is that when your customer is searching for this keyword, right? When it under the SERP, search engine result page, the thing that catches their attention is the one that they will click on it. But if let's say you don't have this, when they are searching for it, their intention, right? Then they are looking for a custom-made product, then chances are they will not click. Right? It may be listed, but it's just that they may not click. And we want that. We try to cover as much as possible in terms of different category of client. All right. So these are some of the examples that I can share with you. But of course, here I want to show you also some of the strategies, keyword idea that you can use. But of course, not all strategies works all the time. All right, you can take note of this. Okay, the number one is keywords on competitor website. Okay, this is one thing that I will do. All right. In fact, all this is the thing that I will do. Okay, whenever I try to search for keywords for my client. All right. So the first one is this one I will definitely do. Okay, you can go to Google and search for keywords for and check at your competitor website how they actually construct their keywords. what kind of keywords they actually use on their product listing. And if let's say they are on service industry, go and take a look how they write blogs that catches your buyer's attention. Okay, so the second one is search engine auto suggestion. Okay, usually when you type for certain keywords, then they will, Google, these are the features given by Google. They will try to help you to suggest some keywords that you are looking for. Okay, then the third one is related search at the bottom of result. Later I will show you the example. And then the best, talk to your client, because you need to understand your client language, because end of the day, your buyer, your client, and how they search for your products is how you understand your client needs. Okay, talk to your clients, or you can talk to your customer support or your sales team. Okay, because they are the one that actually search for, engage with your clients. Okay, read your client email. Number 5, read your client emails for how they write things. Now, sometimes when you receive inquiries from your client, right, you need to read how they ask your products, and that's where you can collate. And it's also one of the way that you can use it as your FAQ. Okay, frequently asked questions. When you add this frequently asked question on your website, how to answer. The thing is that if your customers, especially your new buyers, they visit your website and they can find the things that they want, chances are they will engage with you. But you can write long definition, long description, but if they can't find the products or the information that they want, then it is not a good page. Doesn't matter whether you write in 1,000 keywords or in terms of your description. But that's why always communicate with your clients. All right. So in terms of number 6, local business with city name, town area, state, and neighborhood. Now, when we talk about, when just now I show you the cooking pen seller in Selangor. So usually that Selangor seller in Selangor, these are the TDO that new pages already done for you. All right. So as I say, example, your company is located in Selangor, and we will do our TDO based on your workplace or your factory or your office. So let's say your office is located in Selangor, then pretty much it will cover the whole Selangor. But it's just that if let's say you are doing service industry, okay, servicing industry, let's say because now the weather is too hot, right? I just give you a scenario. The weather is too hot, and usually those electrician or aircon repair, they are very busy right at this period. So they will just go around and then do servicing. And let's say now I'm at Skudai, Johor, and my aircon is spoiled. I wouldn't be searching for the whole Johor, right? Seller in Johor. Okay, or repairman in Johor, aircon repairman or aircon service in Johor. I'll be searching for aircon repair near Skudai. Or best is because my area is Taman Flora, I'll be searching for aircon repairman at Taman Flora. So this is what we mean by you can add location, local business location, like town area, your state or neighborhood. Okay, so those like I just give you another example. We have clients that is dealing with construction. They are dealing with interior design, and pretty much their projects are the same. Okay, if you look at each of their projects, or even like install the sliding door, the aluminum and glass sliding door, when they upload pictures, right, is pretty much the same. So how do you differentiate, and how do you prevent duplication with the same keyword? Okay, so that Google will not, they might not, if your duplication, this one is a little bit sideways. If let's say you do duplication, pretty much your product posting, you have similar products and you just duplicate it and then you upload it onto your website. Okay, then and with the same title. Okay, you just put aluminum and glass sliding door. Number 1 picture, number 2, then it's the same again, aluminum and sliding door. But it's just that the picture is different. But in order to prevent this from duplicating in terms of your keyword title? Well, because if your keyword title is the same across all your products, right? Google may or may not rank your products, all right? And we don't want that to happen. So what you can do, usually I advise to my client is that you can add town area, or you can add your project name and the area. Like example, aluminium and glass sliding door installation at Taman what? Taman A, Taman B, or at which area. Okay, so this is also one way for you to include into your keyword for your product title. And of course, last but not least will be the keyword tool. Keyword tool, it will be keyword planner. Of course, there are other keyword tool as well, but that one I will cover on the next topic next week. Okay, because that will need a little bit more explanation when it comes to keyword planner. Okay, but here I want to share with you all just some example that here that just now I've mentioned to you in terms of the keyword idea strategies. So let's say example, I just go to a Google page, right? So let's say example, I'm searching for like racks, R-A-C-K. Okay, racks, storage. Then these are keyword suggestion, racking system. Okay, this is auto suggestion. This is what we mean by auto suggestion. Okay, so example, let's say I just click on racking system. Okay, then when you want to search for your competitor, try not to look for sponsored one, because sponsored, they already paid for the ads. Okay, you look for those that is they don't have sponsored one, and yet they are still ranking at the top. These are the top one. Okay, so you will want to study how they actually use their keywords on their website. what keywords they actually use? Example here, like bookless rack, supplier, warehouse racking. Of course, you can just go into their website and then find out more information. But there's also another way that you can look for is people also ask, okay, what are ranking system, especially if you are thinking of writing a blog or a news on your website. Okay, so these are some of the ideas that you can refer to. Okay, some of the ideas that you can refer to. And at the bottom here, okay, at the bottom here, okay, there's a related search also. Okay, what are the keywords that people are actually searching for? Just now I'm searching for ranking system, right? So there are also people searching for warehouse ranking system. So this is also another, I would say, lucrative keywords that you may want to consider. All right, you may want to consider for your. There's another one, ranking system for home. See, so these are some of the things that you can consider when you search for, when you do a keyword research. Okay, when you do for a keyword research. Now, earlier I mentioned that when you want to put your keyword, right, try not to just put the stocks or the model or the numbers in it. Okay, just now I mentioned about the Canon PG89, right? So just to share with you all, here, like what happened if let's say I just type PG89. Okay, I just type PG89, and when I go to the image, right? Okay, not say you cannot put PG89 the stock, but it's just that this keyword is not ideal. Okay, it's really not ideal. The reason why is because when I scroll down, you will see that, hey, there's also another PG89, and this is a karaoke set. Okay, karaoke set. Okay, again, another karaoke set. And also there is see, guitar. There are other things that using the same code. This one is neighbor ship, and this one is hardware tool. So we don't want that to happen unless if you don't mind. Okay, you don't mind having all these people that is maybe they are searching for a karaoke set, and then they go to your website. Okay, so if they go to your website and they find that this is not the printer ink that they are looking for, they will leave your website. Okay, and when they leave your website, that is not ideal because your bounce rate will be high. Okay, there will be a lot of customers that go into your website if you just shorten in terms of your keyword. Let's say example, I just put PG89. and the result is like 1.2. Okay, as compared to, let's say I just put Canon PG89. See, it becomes smaller. Okay, your competition is not that wide. It's not too competitive. It becomes less competitive, and yet you will be able to rank higher. Okay, I give you another one. That day, I have one client. When I look at their website, right, I got a shock because their product title they put code. This one is from a mechanical company, 1376422. Okay, and they put something like DSDC. I mean, do you all know what is this? I also don't know unless I'm selling this product or I'm looking for this product. Okay, but the thing is that when you put this code, all right, and when I look at the image, right, this is actually a cylinder-based, standard-based cylinder. In fact, if first time I look at it, I also don't know what is this. I also don't know what is the function of this. What is the purpose of this? Okay, so if you look at the search result, right, it has very few results, and of course it's less competitive. Of course it is less competitive as compared to, if let's say I'm going to type this, I'm going to add a more generic keyword like standard base, a cylinder. Okay, so it has 10,000 results. Yeah. So you have to understand one thing is that sometimes when you embark on your journey for this website, right? So you try to don't just put keyword, I mean stock code only, I mean the stocks only. Okay, try to add in more generic keyword. I would say that generic keyword that is when people search for it, they will be able to find it. What if let's say they don't know about this? They only know about this. There are customers, they are searching for it. I mean, most of the companies that they are looking for this mechanical thing, right? I will say that usually they will get their supplier or not. They will get their purchaser to buy or search or source for product from the Google search. And usually we don't know how they actually search for it. So if you use long tail, that will be better. Okay, that will be better, and you try to cover as much as possible in terms of different angle of people. All right. So here again, come back to here. So you can use these strategies as your guideline on when you the next time when you want to search for do a keyword research. Okay. So but next week, I'm going to cover on keyword planner. Okay, I will teach you all how to use keyword planner and how you can identify, because keyword using this keyword planner, they will also suggest to you what are the keywords that you will be able to search when you want to construct your product title. Now, if you have any questions or you want to feedback on today's session, you can feedback in the chat or you can email to me. My name is KF Lau. My email is kf.lau@newpages.com.my. Or if you have not followed our YouTube channel, then you can go to YouTube/@newpages.tv, click on the subscribe button, and then we will share our recordings there. All right. So any questions pertaining to today's session? Okay, if not, then thank you for your time. Really appreciate that you all spend your time. I hope that you all have learned something or you have gained something from today's session. And next week, we are going to continue again on SEO, and I'm going to elaborate further in terms of, I'm also going to teach you all how to use keyword planner. All right. So that's all for today. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.